this live cast where I wanted to share with you a case breakthrough of a student of mine. And basically, she was able to negotiate 45,000 pesos worth in of a transaction with a bank. And my goal here with you today is I'm going to share with you the case and the email template that was sent and how it was approved. Kasi one thing that many people don't know is that they can negotiate with the banks. Hindi porket may fees and charges, you have to pay those. You can negotiate those. And I'm going to show you how to do that exactly. So I'm using a new app right now, the StreamYard, which allows me to screen share. And I just discovered this. So please bear with me as I use this app. But it's gonna allow me now, moving forward, to share with you guys here on YouTube directly ng live yung what's happening. So let's get into the case. So one of my clients, kasi I often teach them, pay off your loans because that's going to give you more and more freedom in your cash flow. So one of my clients now will be paying off their home loan this coming October 17, and I'm super excited for them. And when they started inquiring with the banks a few months ago on what would be the process of this for closing their loan, the banks wanted to charge a 4% closing fee on their 1.1 million payment. So here's what's happening now. Sige, ayan. So they were going to pay 1.1 million pesos to close the loan already. And then the bank is now charging them a closing fee of 4%. And to me, this was something that's negotiable. And parang, bakit pa? Kumita na yung banko ng interest. Ba't pa may closing fee? Okay? And so I worked with her on how to negotiate this down. And so what I'm going to share with you is the exact email template that I sent her. So ito yung email template. Ayan. So first of all, ito yung numbers nila. They borrowed 2 million pesos and they've been paying it off in advance since November 2017, do nag-start yung loan. So basically, what we first did is itong numbers na ito. Ayan, yung naka-highlight dyan. So yung numbers na yan yung amount of payments na gagawa nila. So they borrowed 2 million, but the total payments they will do by the time it's October 17 is 2.349 million. Okay, this means that the bank's profit, even without the cancellation of the closing fee, by 349,000 pesos, and that's already big. Okay, and that is the rationale kung bakit pwedeng mag-negotiate with the bank kasi maganda na rin yung kita nila. So I sent my client out a sample template on what to do. So here's the email, and I'm gonna read it with you guys here. So dear name of bank personnel, kung sino man yung kausap nila, thank you for the information you have provided regarding the closing of our loan. However, may I request the waiving of the 4% cancellation fee amounting to 45,418.32. This request is based upon the following merits. Number one, our records will show that we have been good borrowers and have always paid on time. And number two, I have computed the total amount we have paid for this loan as follows. We loaned 2 million pesos. We paid and will pay, so these amounts already. And total payments will be 2.3 million. This means the bank has already earned 349,000 pesos on interest. That's already a 17% return on the principal, or about 8.7% per year, which is already higher than the 8.5% interest rate. And yung 8.5% interest rate na ito, yun yung original loan nila, amount nila. And then it is with this in mind that we hope you consider our request to waive the 45,000 pesos closing fee. Thank you for kind consideration. Best regards, then the name. And that's the end of the email. And then I recommended then that if they said no, then ask the person again if they can forward the request to a senior officer and ask, or so that to a senior officer who can review or grant the request. And that's it. Now, yung next email conversation namin was basically this one. Kasi may kinorek siya sa numbers, mali pala yung computation ko based on my understanding of their situation. And ang total pala na bank profit was only 264, hindi 349. And basically, yung interest nun per year is 6.6%. Now, with this new development, we have to change the rationale. Kasi yung original email na template, it's saying na 8.7, which is already higher than the 8.5 na term ng bank with them. And so, ang lalabas is mas mababa. So 6.6% na lang. And so we had to change that, the rationale. So ito ngayon yung new interest. So the interest rate na kinita ng bank is just 13.2%. And then, so mas mababa yung kinita ng bank. So how do you work with that? Here's what we changed. Yung rationale will be, yung mga na-highlight in red here, is what we changed. So this means that the bank has already earned 264 on interest. That's 13.2% for a 2-year period on the principal, which is already higher than what you would be earning for new and similar loans based on your website. Kasi this bank, si UCPB, and all of the banks, not just UCPB, but all of the banks have these kinds of calculators naman. So here's what we did. It's already higher than what you would be earning for new and similar loans based on your website Home Easy Loan calculator as attached. So what we did was we went to this bank's website and kinompute namin na, okay, the loan amount is 2 million. It was just 2 years. The monthly payment will be 89,000. Net monthly earnings must be at least, or actually hindi na relevant yan. Let me zoom in here so para kita niyo yung numbers. Ayan. So, ito yung pinakita ng calculations nila. So, 89,318.66 times 24 months, the interest is only 143 or 7.18% for 2 years. So, yan yung mga new loans na kinukuha ng bank na ito. But, in the case of my client here, sina Joy, ang kinita na ng bank on a 2-year loan is 264. Pero on new deals, they're only charging 143. So it is with this in mind that we hope you consider a request to waive the 45,000 peso closing fee. And that's it. Thank you for your consideration. And I'm happy to report that after that, let me now share another screen. Ba't wala? Sige. My entire screen na lang. Share. Okay. Nag-wild tayo. Okay. And after that, well, they reported itong September 18 na, hi Sir J3, the good news is that the bank approved to waive the closing fee of 45k. And yeah, so it's just one email, pero that email was worth 45,000 pesos. And this just demonstrates the power of financial education. No? When you know what you're doing with your money, hindi ka matitake advantage, you can negotiate, and it's really amazing, no? Now, let me get into the bigger topic here on why you can negotiate with banks, and not a lot of people know this. Number one, it's because banking is a very competitive industry. Think about it. Bakit pag sa mga credit cards, no? Bakit sila nagbibigay ng there's so many bonuses, paminsan libreng flights to another country just for you to open a credit card with them? Or why do they give you so much bonuses when you open an account with them? It's because banks are very, very competitive. At the end of the day, ang pinaka-service na i-offer lang ng bank is, okay, they keep your money and you can borrow from them. That's it. All banks are similar in that case. Kaya naglalaban-laban ng mga banko when it comes to the fringe benefits, the rewards, etc., etc. And that's another, and they're spending so much money on these fringe benefits as well. Kasi syempre, hindi naman libre yung mga libreng flights na pinamimigay nila when you open cards with them. And that's why you can negotiate with banks kasi they want to build good relationships with their clients. So, yung mga 4% closing fees na yan, pwede yan i-negotiate. Yung mga credit card fees na yan, pwede yan i-negotiate and try to negotiate it. And the way you do it is, again, just providing the rationale na, okay, this is already how much we paid, this is already how much you earned, and with this, I've been a good client to you, can you negotiate? And they will most often say yes, simply because they want to keep that good relationship. Parang fringe benefit na yun. Okay, so that's it. I hope that you learned a lot from this quick video. Now, if you found this training amazing and cool na parang, oh wow, pwede pala yun. I actually have tons more of those to share. And I share them regularly inside my membership called The Journey to Abundance. This is where every month I help people and I work with clients personally, just like what you saw here in this video, on how they can win in money, how they can increase their income, get out of debt better, avoid these weird fees, invest better. And I invite you to check that out. Just go to pinoymoneyacademy.com/JTA, and that's where I can personally help you improve your finances. That's it. Thank you very much, and bye. Oopsie, hindi ko pala na-end yung broadcast. So, again, the link is pinoymoneyacademy.com/JTA. And that's it. Bye, everyone. Yeah, end broadcast.